Central Division. The Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-2. As of right now, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, while the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Nationals finished off a 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-3. At the start of the day, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, while the Nationals sit atop the NL East. The Dodgers defeated the visiting Giants 5-3. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Giants are 4th in the division. The Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, while the Red Sox are atop the division. The New York Yankees picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-4. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Yankees are 3rd in the division. The Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-8. As of right now, the Orioles sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The White Sox put together 10 total hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. At the start of the day, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are atop the division. The A's pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 12-4. Entering the day's action, the A's sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Angels are atop the division. The Cleveland Indians smacked 15 team hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-1. As of today, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Houston Astros got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-4. In the standings, the Rangers are in 4th place in the
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Pirates. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today. Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Brian Dozier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Dickerson. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Striding in, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup. Card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out. About your lineup, though. That pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play. And 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's been good. 6 for 9. He's taken him deep once.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Standing in now, Jake Odorizzi. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both. Here's Byron Buxton now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Mauer, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And it's 1-1. Buxton over at second. Mauer on at first with 2 down. Marte on the move. And that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Dickerson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman
Josh Bell the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, towards second. And this is taken for the out. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hard liner to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Marte. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Max Kepler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. A base hit in his first trip. And a high strike there, 0-1. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the ground to the right side. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But so striding forward now, Bartolo Colon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So stepping in, Josh Harrison looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
On the move is Rosario. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Sano is there, and the side is retired.
Leading off with a Twins.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's Joe Mauer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hard on the ground toward short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Wind up stranding 1. They're up 5-1. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Here's Gregory Polanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swinging a soft liner, a diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
No balls and a strike to count. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, what a play! Got him. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Another 0-2 home. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Dickerson's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Rounded down the third baseline. Rosario takes his lead at third with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. home. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Standing in, Jason Castro. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box now, Jake Odorizzi, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins get a run on. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 41, Bartolo Colon.
Pablo Sandoval is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And now a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he set down 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Pirates leave 1. The lead remains 5. Kyle Crick takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Count is
2 straight.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that